Hi, Ted Morrissey here, talking about my book, Aspiring Child, a biography of Mary W. Shelley in Sonnets. In particular, I wanted to make a couple videos about some of the reviews that have landed already. I've just been amazed, blown away, really surprised by the enthusiasm that reviewers have shown this book already. Just the good vibes are kind of overwhelming, which is fantastic. And in particular, in this video, I want to talk about a review from Foreword Reviews, and particularly a review written by Katelynn Watkins, a signed review. And among other things in the review, the reviewer says that the book is an extended love letter to Mary Shelley. An aspiring child describes her complex life in depth, heartbreak by heartbreak. Basically, all the reviewers have seen this book as a kind of expression of my affection for Mary Shelley and her writing. The term love letter has come up more than once, and I'm good with that because certainly I do feel an appreciation and an affection for Mary Shelley. I've said on numerous occasions that, that kind of standard question, if you could go back in time and have a conversation or have lunch with one figure out of history, who would it be? And I've said my answer to that question would be Mary Shelley. I would love to sit down, an afternoon, have some tea, and talk about her life and her books and her views of the world. So definitely. And then the reviewer goes on to say that the poems themselves tend to mimic Shelley's signature style of writing. Simple yet beautiful, pointed yet nuanced. And that's unique to this review. As I say, I've been kind of bowled over by how positive the reviews have been, but no other reviewer has made this point, that my writing in the poems reflects Shelley's signature style of writing. It wasn't intentional necessarily, but maybe all the work of hers that I've absorbed, particularly absorbed during the writing of this book. It's a collection of 100 sonnets based on her, her novels, her diaries, diary entries, her letters, on and on and on. Maybe some of that, came through somehow or another. The reviewer notes in particular the sonnet Resurrection, and in fact quotes nearly the entire sonnet in the review. And other reviewers have mentioned that sonnet in particular as being especially meaningful to them. It appeared originally in Feminist Spaces, the online journal Feminist Spaces, which I was really happy and honored by that. And then ultimately, the reviewer says, by reaching across time in this manner, the book gives credit to Shelley for what she was able to accomplish in her lifetime, while also acknowledging what it cost her to do so and the burdens she hid even from those closest to her. I think that's really well said. And the final note is, poignant and passionate by turns, Aspiring Child is an extended poetic love letter to a celebrated author. And again, very much appreciate that review. And you can go to my website, tedmorrissey.com, find a link to the book, Aspiring Child, and on that page there is a synopses of all the reviews that have landed so far, and links to the full reviews should you want to read them, or obviously you can just find this online.